So YouTube, Claressa Shields responded to Laila Ali with one of the most phenomenal scientific boxing performance, the art of boxing.
Lacks power, she avoids exchanges, she's a pure boxer.
And now Claressa finally landed some shots as she slowed Lani down, ate a left hook there. And boy, Shields, when she gets the chance to run the punch,
she should go. Slow down them legs, keep her still by digging down on both sides of the ribs.
Laila landed a headshot while absorbing the body punishment.
Claressa's attack is... She can either just hunt her prey or stay right there in the pocket and just go in that give and take.
The first fighter, man or woman, to win undisputed titles of 2 weight classes in the 4th, just like that.
Fighting well against the ropes, Claressa Shields. Even though she's squared up, she's getting the best of those punches.
Crowd getting buzzed as Shields landed some serious stiff jabs, and there's a nice Shield landed some serious stiff jabs, and there's a nice pot shot. 10 seconds to go. And you know Claressa's going to throw it on the kitchen sink.
Good shot by Daniels right there.
A dominating performance by Claressa Shields.
Please put a big 99 to 91. All for your winner by unanimous decision. And still the undisputed women's heavyweight champion of the world, the GWOAT, Claressa T-Rex Shields.
The GOAT, greatest woman of all time, even had a message for the trenches babies.
Come from, you can make it out from where you come from too. So, like, yes, it was to be the best women's boxer, but it wasn't to be so big that I can tell everybody, yeah, I'm the best woman boxer, but this is why. You know, and I think people want to hide what they went through and how they went through it. But I think that me being so open gives the trench babies like me a lot of hope that we can still make it, because sometimes it doesn't feel like that. And those are the kids that I want to help. Like, I don't want to overlook.
It's like she turned Pat Poose into a manager, gave Pat Poose a reason to love this entertainment business again. Something that Remy models.
Thank you.
Let's not forget how all this started. Remember? It was Laila who started popping it first.
You're gonna come back and fight a war. Everybody's talking about it. Or in the boxing circuit.
The rumor that I heard was that I said that unless somebody had 15, 20 million, don't even call me about it.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what we like. Laila, I'm here with my team. I got great news for you. We got the 15 million.
The rumor that I heard was that I said that unless somebody had 15, 20 million, don't even call me about this. That's all.
Turkey has that money. Turkey's gonna set this up. I know it.
Unless somebody calls me and says they have it, we're not even gonna have a conversation. I'm not trying to come back and fight, but if someone offered that kind of money, I would actually have to think.
Man, Laila, stop lying. You never cared about the money. When it comes to duck, you the duck queen. Remember, you said the same thing about money when Wolfe had it for you?
They called us up, just to be straight. They called us up and said that $500,000 was offered to you for the fight.
You know what? It's not even about the money. First of all, wait. Let me no. Let me just say that's not true.
Brian Pardo is a liar.
You can't say nothing.
Go ahead, let her husband. You want to answer?
No, I want to answer.
Was the $500,000 offer?
Brian Pardo is a liar. He never offered no $500,000. I had Wolfe sign.
And this was with Prize Fight Promotion.
Who you would have picked, Laila or Wolfe in the fight?
Come on, man. We going for the underdog Wolfe, man. That commercial shit. We ain't with that shiny, glittery P. Diddy suit shit.
Wait. Before we go on with Wolfe, Laila Ali, let's really show how this started, because they said that Claressa is the bully when you started it with Claressa. Let's go way back.
The elephant, before you get off, before I let you go. It's not even an elephant.
Oh, damn.
It's not even an elephant. It's not even an elephant.
Okay.
Is it possible one of the biggest fights of all time, the matchup between you and Claressa Shields, could ever take place? Is it possible? Because that's what people want to know. What would it take?
It's absolutely possible. I decide to come forward and come after you. You are not strong enough and you do not box well enough to keep me off of you, because I can street fight. I can just come in and brawl. I know that already. I don't know how to lose, first of all.
Whoa! What you
And
say? What you say?
I don't know how to lose. I do not know how to lose. It's impossible. So the thing is, but that's all talk, right? So let's just focus on the facts. The fact is that she is just not physically big enough or strong enough to handle me. And she does not have enough skill to keep me off of her. So these are just the facts. So what I'm saying
She be stinging.
if I decide,
Real fighters, like, I'm match tough.
and not simply because she's not strong enough, okay, because I would definitely knock her out, but because she's not talented enough to beat me.
I mean, it was only right Claressa responded to you.
Oh, you want to call yourself the GWOAT? That's fine. It's flattering. You look up to my father. We both thought that was cute. That was sweet. You know, first of all, she could never beat me. Okay. Let me just get that really straight right now.
You want to get that straight, Laila?
Let's get that straight right now.
If you go on BoxRec and look at my caliber of opponents and look at her caliber of opponents, you will see why she's 24-0 with maybe 23 knockouts. You will be able to see why. Because she fought against soccer moms and probably strippers or something. I'm fighting real fighters. Talented, because I'm the most talented female fighter there has been in the history of boxing.
Like, let's take it back to Mrs. Ann Wolfe.
I ain't Lucille Riker. I ain't none of them motherfuckers. I'm Ann Wolfe.
Yeah, that Ann Wolfe, the one you ducked, and she openly called you out, and including Claressa. Maybe that's why you
want to call her out? Yeah, and it shouldn't be that I have to call out Laila Ali. I done came up 4 weight classes. Now, that don't prove I'm the best, because there's probably somebody out there better than me. But and how much more do I have to do? I done prove myself. Laila, if you say you the best, I think I'm close to the best. Let's get it on. Anybody. You've been
Ann Wolfe. Yeah, we all know Laila the Ann Wolfe. We know that. We don't gotta. She know that. Everybody know that. It's literally written, I think, somewhere.
So YouTube, Claressa Shields responded to Laila Ali with one of the most phenomenal scientific boxing performance, the art of boxing.
Lacks power. She avoids exchanges. She's a pure boxer.
Now, you just watched a pure boxer conduct a artwork, but let's start the show. That was just the intro, y'all. Get your popcorns ready, get your seat and feet up. Let's talk about boxing right quick.
I've been broke so many times, I don't know what to believe. Mama say it's my fault, I wear my heart on my sleeve. Niggas bless up on my
So if we're being honest, this was a great exhibit, a great fight. I mean, we seen everything that we could have seen in this fight. You got Ricky Rose walking the beautiful queen out during this. Listen, what she did to Daniels was exactly what needed to be done. Now, everything you wanted in this boxing fight, it basically debunked all what the Remy Ma haters had to say, what the Laila Ali fake supporters had to say, what the non-boxing supporters had to say, just the colorists who don't like Claressa Shields for obvious reasons. We'll get into that later, but she debunked it all by responding. So she said this right here. She said, I walked out to the ring with all 17 of my world titles. And she did. Look at that, y'all. Man, I ain't never seen that much belts since Mayweather days. Like, not even, we talking about pretty boy Floyd. You feel me? Not money, but let's fast forward. She said, I walked out to the ring with all 17 of my world titles belts last night. I do not have to be humbled about how great I am. When God literally chose me for women's boxing, I'm not letting anyone or anybody put my hard work on a back burner any longer. I earned my respect. Whew, I love that. She said, I earned my respect. And then Claressa responded to Mikaela Mayer because everybody wanted to see that, but she had the perfect reason as I don't really care about this chick. She said, Mikaela Mayer said she wants to fight me at 154. And if she's serious, we can get cracking because you guys know she's no offense to Laila Ali in the Ann Wolfe situation. Claressa Shields has never ducked any fighter. She even called out dudes. I'm not saying she could be dudes, but she doesn't duck any woman on this earth. Please miss me with your casual rhetoric, but let's continue. She says, but I'm likely to stay at heavyweight and get the big fights. I want to fight Laila Ali, calling her out her name. I want to fight Laila Ali. We put up the 15 million and haven't heard back. Exactly. Where is this? Why haven't we heard back? What the hell is the real reasons going on? Because
Beautiful shot right there. That left hook, if it would have landed a little bit farther down the jaw, it would have been a lot more damage. But that right hand landed cleanly. Daniels took that shot well, but she got it on the angle. Notice that Shields caught a little angle, didn't farther down the jaw.
is that the reason? Because we seen the fights of Laila Ali when she fought, and I recurred she fought bums and cab drivers like this.
Trying to land some body shots. Laila's also landed a couple decent body shots to Christy.
And I'm impressed with Christy Martin's ability to fight backing up and land some shots.
Now that's
Come on, man. They used to have these boxing matches free on TV. Raise your hand if you had the TVs back in the 90s and early 2000s. UHF and VHF, the up and down channels. Boxing was free, bro. We seen these matches. Come on, Chrissy versus Chrissy, and yet you're comparing it. Look, no disrespect to women back then. Like, we had women boxers back then, but it was sort of the way they looked at the WNBA. Nobody really paid attention. Maybe we did, but they were not really trained as women are today, because women fell in love with MMA style fighting, boxing level fighting, and that means they train harder than they did back then. So that means harder opponents. I mean, you guys try to say LeBron is better than Jordan because LeBron is stronger and he plays with better talent, but when it comes to a woman, you don't want to apply the same rhetoric. But let's move forward with some of the things in a fight that I didn't like. Is Muhammad Ali's ex-wife. She's been going out her way to over criticize Laila, and it made me uncomfortable, because as a man who don't respect family members who go out their way to forget who you are or what you did for them, I know how it feels. But she's been calling out Laila Ali for a minute now, way before Claressa Shields did this little back and forth. And it's because Muhammad Ali's third wife is Laila Ali's mother. So it's jealousy that you should never spring upon the kids. But this woman has no class. She even went to the fight after already dissing Laila. Here we go.
I'm already knowing.
Okay. Girl, please. I got the camera right here. Ready?
Let me get out. Let me get out the way.
1, 2, 3.
I knew this would be too. I'm sorry.
Ready? Ready? 1, 2.
That's unacceptable. I don't tolerate that. I'm not for that. I feel like grown-ups shouldn't do that and intervene in, youth affairs, even though Laila is grown now. It's just cringe. And if you guys think it's an exaggeration, then you guys didn't see my last video. So let me get myself off the screen so you can read what she wrote. She said, look, you guys can pause and read all these comments. I'm not going to read them. I already played the video of her dissing Laila Ali, but I'll show you the receipts and you can see what she's been saying. Look, Camacho Ali, who still keeps Muhammad Ali last name, you should honor the fact that you got to be part of a great, beautiful family. Your bitterness should be reserved towards Muhammad Ali only. And even that, you should just leave it alone. This man's been dead for how much years now? You should honor his greatness and his accolades, but instead you're being a typical stereotypical victim and complainer, which I don't believe our women really are. I'm not these red pill dudes, no disrespect to them. I'm not the manosphere. I'm a real man, a warrior. So when I look at what you're doing, I have to put you back in order, man, because it's unbecoming of a queen. You come from a royal family lineage such as the Ali name. So all I'm gonna say is do your due diligence and be respectful to brother Ali. Just had to call you out out, you're doing too much. But with that being said, exceptional fight. Everything's been going great. Like the ticket sales, man, they sold over 15,000 seats. It was just unbelievable. They sold out the venue. Most male boxers can't do this. A male boxer's dream is to finally get to sell out. And I'm telling you look, if there's 100% fighters in boxing in the male side, it's only like 20% of them who get these big fights and these sold out seats. But she, being a woman, definitely deserves her credit for this.
300 out of 15,369 seats, we sold 15,369 seats. Out of 15.
I mean, she loved it. You can tell for Claressa, this was something deeper than boxing, bigger than boxing. Like, she talked about it. She went deeper into the ticket sales again, because forget about the 17 belts, forget about all the great victories, forget about her good soon-to-be fiance / husband and the father of her future kids, which is Pat Poose. She's also an incredible woman, so she's still elated and ecstatic over the ticket sales.
And like but no, so and then I was watching the ticket sales, and like at 6 o'clock today, it said we were 700 short from a sellout. And then to check it after the fight, 15,369 out of 15,369. We sold this place out. It wasn't not one free seat in the house. I just was thanking God, because I was like, that's all I wanted. I mean, I wanted to win, of course, but I really wanted a sellout. And like
man, first of all, I'm gonna say salute the Fight Hype for some of these footage that I'm showing you guys. Without Fight Hype for the last 10 years, I'll say, or more. I know they've been on YouTube longer than that, but I've been watching them for about 10 years or so. So Fight Hype, thank you for the receipts right here. And I'm also going to show you guys the match card of this fight. Now, you're going to use the age difference, but Claressa, is not her fault. She accomplished a lot at a young age. She's a great American patriot. You know, what she did during the Olympics doesn't get spoken upon enough. I think we should allow and basically applaud her as often as we can, because this isn't a WNBA, ladies and gentlemen. I know we've seen the rise of the WNBA, and I love the WNBA. Shout out to Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, and many other greats. But it's just more of the fact that what Claressa is doing with women boxing is unique, because it's not just for women. It's like it's bringing attention to the men's boxing as well. And the world of gimmicks and YouTubers and Mike Tyson, our legend, lowering his level down to YouTubers, including the great Floyd. It's great to see a boxer be a boxer again. No gimmicks, none of these YouTuber clowns. So yes, we want to see Laila Ali versus her. I don't want to hear that, because when Floyd Mayweather is fighting at the same age range, just like we seen an old washed up Mike Tyson, which I love Tyson. We all love Tyson, but let's keep it real. It's beautiful to see a woman not ducking no smoke. And we do want to see Laila Ali fight. I mean, Laila is the one who claimed, I played it earlier, go rewind this video that you're watching. Laila said she's in shape. Laila said she's ready. She's the one who said all that. Oh, absolutely, we could make a fight. But Laila has always been ducking smoke. I think we all know this is the truth. Laila has always been the duck queen. And I'm not going to let you guys get away with it. And Remy Ma fans, notice I didn't mention her name too much, because y'all keep blowing the gasket. You guys don't count. Now go find who else Remy Ma is sleeping with. Maybe another help. Maybe it's the guy at IHOP. Maybe it's the dude at Waffle House, which I respect the working man, but you get my point. There's levels to this, and Remy isn't on Claressa's level. I'm not talking down on Remy Ma. Remy Ma talked down on her own self with her actions. Don't blame me, because I hold men and women of our communities accountable, but it is what it is. It's always going to be, it is what it is. Now let's fast forward to the actual truth in question. Their records are almost similar. Look at it. And Claressa got about 4 more good years for, because she's trying to start motherhood. So at least 4 more good years. She's going to pass and eclipse all the records Laila Ali did fighting these cab drivers. I mean, listen to the beautiful queen speaking of trenches babies like me. This is why we love Claressa. And this is why a lot of women and men who don't like Claressa, and we know it's because of components of complexion, but listen to her speak to the youth.
You can make it out from where you come from too. So like, yes, it was to be the best women's boxer, but it wasn't to be so big that I can tell everybody, yeah, I'm the best woman boxer, but this is why. You know, and I think people want to hide what they went through and how they went through it. But I think that me being so open gives the trench babies like me a lot of hope that we can still make it, because sometimes it doesn't feel like that. And those are the kids that I want to help. Like, I don't want to overlook the kids who aren't, you know, in the trenches and who aren't poor, but the kids who are in the trenches, who are poor, who got the dads in jail and stuff, those are the kids who feel the most hopeless. And that's who.
Man, we love you. You don't have to explain any more to these scrubs. Listen to me. Laila Ali, look, I respect Laila Ali. You guys understand? This is what I'm trying to make you understand. I respect Laila Ali. Laila Ali is still the greatest physical, spiritual, emotional. She has a heart to be with and stand with anything and go through anything. Laila Ali has confidence in what she does and believes in what she do. If Laila Ali never fights anyone anymore, she has fulfilled her dad's legacy. Now her son or her daughter has to follow her legacy as well, not just their grandfather anymore, because Laila definitely has established a legacy. But listen to me, Ann Wolfe is one of the greatest female boxers of all time that's ever lived, and rarely has she ever got any compliments that was due and owed to her. She was pure determination. Just watch her bring up basically the boxing game to a higher level. I seen it with my eyes. She had to fight for her family. God bless that woman, Ann Wolfe. Ann Wolfe has already won by forfeit because she's been calling Laila out since before she was in her prime. And now almost 20 years later to this day, she still wants to fight Laila, even at this age. And Laila is still ducking her. Basically, let's just be honest, to the point that Laila won't even mention her name, but will call out Claressa Shields to fight in the right situations. Come on, man. I'm not going to tolerate any more of this hypocrisy upon our beautiful women. Let's look at the receipts.
What about the criticism of making a fight with Ann Wolfe?
Well, Ann Wolfe is another girl in my weight class that's a good fighter. She has a good record, and then we should fight. You know what I mean? People want to see us fight. That's what fighting is about. I hope that I know Ann wants to fight me. I want to fight her. Hopefully, she'll leave her promoter or whatever that is.
Have they made an offer to you?
My husband had her signed to a contract at one point. We put her on my undercard to promote a fight between us, but then a bunch of BS started happening. So basically, what she needs to do is leave her management or whatever if she wants to make this fight happen. Because if she stays within her career, ain't gonna go nowhere.
Because they caught us up, just to be straight. They caught us up and said
of making a fight with Ann.
So hold on. It sounds like someone is ducking, someone making excuses as if you got issues and it's the husband. It sounds like a blase.
I ain't none of them.
Inspiring.
I ain't Lucille Riker. I ain't none of them motherfuckers. I'm Ann Wolfe.
She's Ann Wolfe. Get it right. Let's go to part 2 of this receipt. Look, remember when Claressa threw the money offer? Laila has always ducked no matter how much money people throw at her. This is her right here making excuses again, not just with the money, but she lied.
They caught us up, just to be straight. They caught us up and said that $500,000 was offered to you for the fight.
You know what? It's not even about the money. First of all, wait. Let me Let me just say that's not true. You can't
was a liar.
You can't say nothing.
Go ahead, let her husband. You want to answer?
No, I want to answer.
Was there $500,000 offer?
Brian Pardo is a liar. He never offered no $500,000. I had Ann Wolfe signed.
And this was with Prize Fight Promotions.
Right. Obviously, a much anticipated fight that everybody saw.
Teddy Atlas was one of the HBO commentators basically critiquing Laila Ali. And shout out to Teddy Atlas. He do a lot of things that piss me off, but shout out to real journalism. He asked the question America wanted to know. America wanted to know, Laila, are you ready for the greatest fighter of all time? It was to the point, and Wolfe had to let the world know, I don't care if her father is Muhammad Ali. She's afraid of me.
Anybody.
But you've been keying on Laila Ali. Is there any chance of making that fight, or do you want to call her out?
Yeah, and it shouldn't be that I have to call out Laila Ali. I done came up 4 weight classes. Now that don't prove I'm the best, because there's probably somebody out there better than me. And how much more do I have to do? I done prove myself. Laila, if you say you the best, I think I'm close to the best. Let's get it on. Anybody?
Let's get it on. I think I know the truth, Layla, why you've been hating, because Claressa has always given credit to Mrs. Ann Wolfe. She's always let the world know she loves what Ann Wolfe stands for, and you couldn't stand it. It drove you wild. It drove you crazy.
The Ann Wolfe. Yeah, we all know Layla the Ann Wolfe. You know that. We don't gotta. She know that. Everybody know that. It's literally written, I think, somewhere. And Ann Wolfe to me has always been one of the greatest women boxers of all time. She'd knock your head off. She's somebody that if I was to fight against her, I would say if I can make it out the first 3 rounds, I could win that fight. You know, and that's a tough lady and strong lady. And back in her day, she was not to be messed with.
Some people didn't want to mess with her.
The Ann Wolfe. Yeah,
What? Nobody wanted to mess with Ann Wolfe. When Layla Ali,
Body shots. Layla's also landed a couple decent body shots.
come on, fighting bums like Chrissy, and you non-boxing fans don't know anything about that.
But now it's like a I just be honest, I don't really fuck with her like that.
You feel me? Sometimes when people tell the truth don't mean they're arrogant. And even if they are arrogant, so does that mean they're not great individuals anymore? Does that mean now you can discredit a real champion, a proven champion, one who actually took over, dominated when needed to? Listen to me. She dominated Lani Daniels and proved again why she's the greatest woman to ever lace up the gloves. But of course, here comes the haters, the trolls, and surprisingly, some of these Remy Ma fans throwing shade for no reason. So let's get into it and speak on the truth they don't want to hear. Claressa put on a clinic against Lee Daniels. She stayed sharp, showed patience. She used the jab like a sniper. I mean, she stayed in control from round 1 to the end. She didn't just win, she dominated, my guy. Listen to me. This wasn't just another win on record. It was another established victory to remind everybody that I'm Claressa Shield, the GOAT, greatest woman of all time, and at this point, one of the greatest boxers of all times, no matter the gender. This is factual. Listen to me. This was a message to the world. Y'all still gotta deal with me, aka that lady, the baddest. She's undisputed, unbartered, and undefeated in her mission. But the sad part is, folks are still hating instead of uplifting a melanated sister, doing the impossible. Yeah, you're not going to give credit to that. Some of y'all out here acting bitter and petty, especially these Remy Ma fans and Laila Ali fans. Look, I respect Remy's music, but let's not pretend like there's some fake beef with Claressa. I mean, she deserved her flower, but just because Claressa don't rock with the industry games or gossip, y'all want to act like she didn't earn her belts that she got? Man, that's wild, man. Out of here. Now, let's talk about Laila Ali's jealousy. I showed you receipts after receipts. Laila Ali has been hating on Claressa for years. It's no secret. Real fans know, and the groupies just cling to things that they don't know. Listen. Every time Claressa gets love from real boxing legends like Mike Tyson, Roy Jones Jr., Floyd Mayweather, Laila gotta throw slick shade. Like, why? Because Claressa respect came from her work, not her last name. Laila can't stand seeing this young queen shine brighter than her, than she ever did. This is factual. And Laila, let's be real. It bothers you to see real legends giving credit to Claressa at such a younger age than you were, because you were around boxing at a time where people didn't pay attention unless you were guys like DJ Bless One who love boxing anyway, so we watched anything. But real people who watch it are not the same like these fake people who hate on you. So the same ones uplifting Laila Ali, she's thinking to herself, where were these people to support me, including women? Factual. So let's fast forward with it. Let's be real. Laila, you duck Ann Wolfe. It is what it is. Yeah, I said it. You duck one of the most dangerous women in boxing history. Everybody knows it. You never stepped up to that smoke. But Claressa, she's calling out the best, fighting the best, and winning every single time. That's the difference. Look, let's judge looks over legacy, because that's what the haters are doing. It's about cosmetic. It's about how you look, who's brighter, who's lighter, the colorist. Another thing I need to address is that folks love to judge Claressa's appearance. I've noticed that. Instead of her greatness, it's always about her appearance. She's not here to fit into Hollywood's beauty standards that you people have insecurities, so you want to accept the other nation's standards. She's not here to smile and be soft for y'all. She's a fighter, a champion, a melanated, beautiful sister sister standing 10 toes down in a sport that's never gave her love freely. Come on, let's just be real. You've never seen dudes who really stand up for this conscious crap like these Umars. No offense to Umar, but the wannabe Umars that we see every day when they really are against the women who look like their mothers. Can we be real about that? She's not just a fighter, because you gotta look at it. She gotta be something bigger, because people criticize how she looks, how she talks, how confident she is, quote unquote arrogant. You feel me? But they never mention how she's a 2-time Olympic gold medalist, undisputed in multiple weight classes. That's why she's gonna stay in the heavyweight, because it brings more money. I mean, it makes sense. She's not ducking anybody. She's staying at that level because it brings her the things that you people are hoping she doesn't get. You feel me? That GWOAT. And she's still undefeated. Why is that? Because some of y'all can't handle a confident sister being great without permission. Yeah, you step infections are oblivious that you don't need the other nation's permission. Right? Massa, you gonna get us in trouble, Claressa. You ain't supposed to be free like that. What is you doing, Claressa? You just need a permission slip. Claressa isn't just fighting in the ring. She's fighting ignorance, racism, sexism, colorism, every single ism that comes throughout the day. And guess what? She's still winning. So in closing, let's just keep it real. So to all the Remy Ma stands throwing shade, fall the F back right quick. Respect Claressa's lane. To Laila Ali, your jealousy only makes Claressa shine brighter. I'm going to keep it real. Rest in peace to Muhammad, but this ain't about your father. And to the haters judging her looks, go check her legacy before you check her Instagram. I say that again. Go check her legacy before you check her Instagram. To all you fake stands and casuals, Claressa Shields is the GWOAT, not GOAT, the GWOAT, greatest woman of all time. And at this point, we might as well call her the GOAT, the greatest of all time. How the ladies say it, period. I said it. And she ain't done yet, Jack. She ain't done yet. This is DJ Bless One, the best one. Salute to the queen, not the queen, the queen. Keep grinding. Keep fighting, and we got your back, champ. Who got your back? We got your back. Drop a boxing emoji in the comments if you riding with Claressa Shields, and let the world know greatness does not need no goddamn permission. I'm DJ Bless One, loving my sisters, and I'll be a simp forever for my queens.